There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I have no idea what was going on. That's crazy. All right, that's what we wanted, man. Now we talking. I was like, bro, what's going on? Is that Angel Reese? Taylor Brooks. You got to be sick if you choosing 100K over Taylor. Man, I'm choosing 100K, dog. Ain't no chick, ain't no chick worth to me more than money right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, finally, Jesus. Let me see. How long is that delay, man? That thing still set good. Gracious. Oh wow. All right, man. Let's get into this because where was I going? Kilobytes per second. I had to redo that. I wonder what changed. Already been there. I really don't feel like doing these side quests, but it is what it is. The show must go on. I wonder if it's me moving it down to like that 30 frames per second. I don't know, man. I mean, it's real good now though. Oh, my bad. Shoot again. It's waiting on me, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get it. I don't need to upgrade nothing. Oh, but I'm finna smash your head in, dog. I'm finna smash his head in, man. All right, let's get it. Oh man, I don't like this one. I gotta be careful so I don't die. See right there, I could have fell off. Ah, bruh, you gonna do me like that, man? I don't really need to collect that, but I'm going to. Can't don't leave any goodies left behind. Can't I can't walk on that, can I? Nope. Let's just make it easy on myself. Ooh, what's this? Purdy glowing thing. Is my lamp on? Heck no, why do they always turn my lamp off? Ring of sealed lightning. Is that what that look like on YouTube, bro? That look terrible. Their resolution, it don't look nothing like what I'm seeing, man. But that's video games for you. I don't even know why I'm doing that because that ain't gonna hurt him none. I don't think it was nothing over there. Nah. And let's go. I need to get on the Destiny. I hadn't played Renegades yet. The Renegades DLC. That was fun, wasn't it? Man, what? Can't break through that door. That's crazy. What's up, man? On the beer and shoot, it's actually one of my favorite offenses. That beer and shoot go hard, man. I love the beer and shoot playbook. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, that beer and shoot, is nice. And I've tried to do other offenses, but it's just like nothing else. Nothing else compares to that. Nothing else compares. It's so versatile because the first, like, I use Texas State's beer and shoot. So the first few formations in there, are more. Second one is the power spread. See, I'm gonna be honest, I hadn't touched hardly any other playbooks because the first half of the beer and shoot is yo generic kind of gun tight end H back kind of setup, and then the rest of it is spread them out, man. Spread them out and allows you to run the football really well. Like, dude, I love it. Love it. I freaking love it. I need to try to start playing more defense, man, because I find myself just playing offense. Defense is fun, but it's a challenge, man. It's a challenge trying to stop passing attacks. I mean, if there's no way you can do it with just three down linemen. It's extremely hard to get pressure on the quarterback with just three down linemen. Oh, I didn't even know it was a chest down here. Wow. Okay, that happened. Let's play some college football, man. I was playing Madden, but we can get on some college football. Things like that. I don't think the band get copywritten on here. Do it? Not to my recollection. Michigan playbook is pretty elite. Yeah, I always use Texas States, man. This game is so weird. Okay, so in this dynasty that I'm doing, I mean, I'm not complaining because it's cool. I got to play with Oregon. I'm the new head coach of Oregon, but I I was playing with LSU, went to 3 back-to-back national championships. The following season had like a 11-1 season. And then after that, I simulated it because I didn't feel like playing the season. And we only won 2 games, and they fired me. I'm like, in real life, you wouldn't fire a coach that's coming off of a back-to-back national championship win, bro. Playing DB, you have to kind of cheat a little bit by moving inside to give the quarterback the illusion that the wide receiver you're covering is open. It's just changing. It's just disguising your coverage. That's not cheating at all. That's not cheating. You just disguising your coverage. People do it all the time. Ah. Yeah. So, um, oh dang, I can't even look at it anymore. But yeah, LSU fired me, and so it's like I started playing with Oregon. Sound like you had a Sharon Moore scandal coming. Ah, dude, that whole situation is crazy. The girl should be fired too, cause she was fully aware of what she was doing. She broke up with him, snitched about it, just so she can keep her job. It's crazy. They should have fired her too. It don't matter that he was her superior, man. You're an adult, and you wasn't. She wasn't coerced into doing anything. Like they should have fired her too. That whole situation is crazy. I need to get the face cam on here, man. I cut the dreads off too, man. Actually, they've been gone. I don't even know if y'all know that though. Michigan hired her back too. Sound like a setup. That's what I said. I told people, man, if he had to beat Ohio State, I bet we wouldn't have heard a peep. I bet you would have never heard about it. If he had to beat Ohio State, that boy lost to Ohio State, man. They wanted him out of there. To me, and this is crazy, but it's like he didn't do nothing illegal. Like, okay, you got two coworkers having a relationship. To me, it's like, what's the big deal? I understand, people, oh, he married, blah 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 blah. Like, all right, man. It's like, still, like, he ain't doing nothing illegal. To me, it ain't worth firing him over. But I guess the crash out part that he did was I keep forgetting about that. He crashed out bad. I would have too, man. I would have too. I wonder what made her tell though. What made her say something? Like, why? It kind of don't make sense to me, but that's just me. Went from coaching against Ohio State. to solitary confinement. Yeah, that jump. That's a crazy setup. Dang, them boys is on that run game today, ain't they? Nah, we ain't punting. That boy say you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. I think the rules are you can't fool around with subordinates. If they was on the same level, would have been fine. Yeah. Oh snap! And that's most of the time, man. That's the rule most of the time anyway. Any job that you have is like you can't mess around with people under you. I get it, man. I don't know. The crash out part is what hurt. Whoo! I need to get back used to live streaming too, man. I hadn't been streaming. Come on, dog. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. There we go. I'm trying not to like dive into the playbook, but I'm probably gonna have to. Look at that setup right there. Dog, you gotta get that block, man. You gotta get that block. When I run this play and they actually pick up this block, man, it's 6. It's that's a house call. It's almost out. What's my official opinion on 26? I like 26. I think the problem, people put too much emphasis on these college football games, man. On these video games, period, man. It's a video game. It's not real life. It's never gonna play like real life. But and I think, because gameplay wise, it is what it is, man. It's a video game. Damn, I just laid that up there. I thought I could. I just got off of Madden too, so that's got me rusty. Because college doesn't play the same way that Madden does. I need to get serious. College don't play the same way that Madden does. Madden, you could have lobbed that pass over the defender's head right there. But I like 26. I enjoy it. As you can tell, I'm still playing it. Like the game is fun. I think, like I said, people put too much emphasis on these games, want them to be something that they not. What's the flag, man? Come on, dog. Holding. They got us out here looking like scraps. But I enjoy college football. 27, I'm looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be dope, man. And this sounds bad, but it's not much that they can improve on. From like, oh, that's a good cut and burst. From a gameplay perspective, that's something people are gonna have to be prepared for. From a gameplay perspective, is that they're not gonna improve that much. I had to put my pride to the side and go back down to varsity because AI was pissing me off on Heisman. See, I've been playing on All American. I when the game first came out, that's all I played on was Heisman. I took teams to the national championship, and it is Heisman is it's terrible. Like I got to the point I'm like, bro, I'm not finna sit here and just play on Heisman just for the sake of saying, oh, I'm playing on Heisman. Because in reality, it don't really make you play better. I mean, it actually makes your players play worse for the sake of making computer look better, in my opinion. That's my opinion. So I always play on All American now, but yeah, I used to play on Heisman back when I was streaming when the game first came out. Speed kills, baby, and he got a lot of it. All-American with sliders. Here's the deal with 26, dude. I haven't used sliders. I did on 25, but 26, I like the way the game plays without the sliders, with the sliders regular, and I've never changed them. You just hit the check down on that. Let's attack that safety right there, man. He can make a choice. All-American with sliders is yeah. It's crazy that we already like, dog, 2026 when it comes to gaming is gonna be legit. Like, dude, it's so many good ass games coming out that I can't wait to play. And one thing I do want to do on this channel is start playing more games because I always play college football and stuff like that. Nice move. Nice move. I can't believe we down. Hold up. Man, I'm tripping. Probably because I ain't playing defense too, but offense, I done threw 2 interceptions. Let's hit that post right there. Go attack that safety. Create that one-on-one. Make him make a choice on this curve route right here. Got him. Good job, offensive line, protecting right there, man. Good protection. Yeah, 27 is out, and it's December. You got 7 months, man. We got half a year, and it's so crazy because it'll be like, when do we start getting information about the game? Normally in May. So you got January, February, March. You got about 5 months. I say it's college football season in 5 months. January, February, March, April, May. 4 months. Yeah, we got about 4 to 5 months before we start getting information on the game. And I'm pretty sure they'll do like a tidbit, like, oh, 27, get ready for it, you know. Probably around the time national championship or something to that effect comes out. Why did I pick the same play? That's fine. We'll change his route to a post. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, let's leave that. Let's see. Right here. Right there. Good. Good job right there. What's the biggest feature I want to see? I just want to see more presentation. The biggest thing, gameplay-wise, presentation, man. I would love to see more depth in Dynasty mode as far as coaching. Because, you know, one thing is you play Madden, and like in Superstar mode, you got the whole inner circle thing. I think is really cool. As far as Road to Glory, I think they could take a page out of Madden and use that or something similar. Because the recruiting part, leading up to it, getting recruited in high school and stuff is awesome. That's fun. But once you there, the game is extremely basic. It's extremely basic at that point. And I don't really care for that. Like, it's like at that point, you just playing games. There's no immersion. You lose all of that hype and immersion from the high school part whenever you get into college. So they can make some changes there. Bringing in the circle stuff, the storyline stuff, I think would be cool. Now, Dynasty mode, like, dude, I want to see them go deeper into coaching, man. Like, I made a video the day before yesterday, I believe, talking about coaches being able to make adjustments and stuff like that. Like, okay, so right now in the game, I can push R3 or R3, and I can do coaching adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I want them to take that more in depth, especially like at halftime. Or like, say if I'm the offensive coordinator, when the defense is on the field, instead of doing like a super sim, I can go and look at certain plays and look at what the defense lined up in, look at what they did. You know what I'm saying? Actually go and do what a offensive coordinator does when the defense is playing. You know, and I know it makes for a longer experience, but you can also still give people the option to just super sim and not utilize that. But I would love to be able to make those types of adjustments while the defense is on the field. I don't know why I did that. So like right now I'm on the field, I'm playing. When the defense get on the field, instead of super simming, I want to be able to um, go back and look at plays, see what they lined up in, see what they did, and stuff like that, and be able to make adjustments and say, hey, when we're in this formation, look out for this. You know what I'm saying? Kind of stuff like that. I'd love to see a Road to Glory version of Dynasty, like a road. Yeah, I've said that too, and I've done videos about that. A coach Road to Glory mode, and you know, really and truly, that's what Dynasty is. Don't get me wrong. Like I understand that Dynasty basically is a coach Road to Glory mode, but it needs to be more. It needs to be more coach centered. You know, it needs to be like, and I think that feature, you know, being able to make those adjustments in between plays and stuff like that would be really cool. Halftime adjustments, you know, and technically you can, but bring it to the forefront. There's a lot of work involved in trying to do that. So like right here, where it's super simming because I chose to only play offense, you know, continue the next moment. Hey, go to more options. And let's say I can go and I can look super sim the defense's play. I can go look at the plays from that drive. We can't do that right now. You know what I'm saying? Even if I go to play options, let's go to full game. Okay, I would have to stop and then you have highlights. Okay, and so technically you can do this already, if that makes sense. Where is, well, nah, because you can't really look at all of them. You see what I'm saying? Those are defensive plays. Where am I at? I should go all the way to the bottom for the second. Ah, dang it. I didn't even know that I could do that. So like here, that's the kickoff. Okay, that's the start the game. So actually, I mean, you can already actually. I could go back, recalculating lighting. That's crazy. So technically, you can already do this. But look at everything I had to go through just to do it. But here's the deal. So I can go back in here and look and say, okay, I'm in 5 wide. All right. They got 4 down linemen, 2 backers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 secondary guys. Okay. I can go back and say, okay, look at this. Tell the quarterback, all right, I'm looking at the left side of the field. They're covered. You got 3 on 2. Right side is 3 on 3, and I could tell him, hey, look at this route right here that was open. So what I can tell him is, hey, next time that we're in this formation, let's key this backside safety or the strong side safety, because notice he's already playing further back and he's bailing. If he bails, then I could have probably squeezed that ball in there as opposed to throwing the interception right there. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. I mean, I know it's very vanilla what I'm saying. But the fact that I can go back and look at this formation and see where they lined up in and see what I did wrong. Okay, I should have hit the slant on triangle, but I hit square. Okay, I'm keying the wrong guy. But notice what I say, like, hey, look at these safeties. The safeties are bailing. Both safeties are bailing. I would really say all 3 safeties. They're bailing out right there. So, you know, then I can go back and look and make some adjustments on that. I mean, so technically you could already do this. I would have to just do it myself. But I think it would be cool to be able to actually make some adjustments on the play to the players, if that makes sense. So, yeah, but I could already do that. Technically you can. But look, like I said, look at all the hoops you have to go through in order to do that. 42-31. They got 31 points. It's crazy. And see, so now this backside safety is the one that's rolled down. But with him walk down, it just kind of you put him on a post route and clear out that safety right there. I really don't even have to do this. I always like that though, just kind of trying to see what works and what doesn't. Because I already made those checks, but it'd still be cool. It'd still be cool to be able to do that stuff. But like I say, yeah, you can already do that in the game anyway. It's just you got to go through a lot just to get to that screen where you can look at those plays and stuff. And then too, like you see how big the menu was, as opposed to them just saying, "Hey, these are the plays from the previous drive." You know what I'm saying? I'd have to go and find it, and it's at the bottom. Obviously, you could find it, but it's more work. Like have all of that stuff packaged and ready and right there in front of me, the coach, to say this is what we're gonna do. This is the plays I want to look at and stuff. Things like that, Bob. Yeah, I love the veer and shoot. So I come out and stack. First thing I look at, what is the alignment of the safeties? What's the alignment of the corners? Are they pressing? And then I just go inside zone. That's the only run play. I mean, that's the main run play in a veer and shoot anyway. Is zone. It's a zone scheme. Most of your run plays are zone run scheme. Like teams, I do like how teams always play a little bit better in rivalry games though. I think also like other commentary teams, like they got in Madden. I love the Fox Sports broadcast. Like I love that guy, man. He's awesome. I don't even know his name. I would like to see an NIL collective based on the star rating of the school you're doing Dynasty for. So if you got a 1-star school, but you're gaining stars, then the collective rises. And here's the deal: now that schools can pay players through boosters and stuff, they might put that in the game, because that was one thing that they was trying to work on. Was that's why they said they didn't want to do NIL, because at the point in time when they did, everything was still changing. Things were still going, all over the place. That was probably my favorite uniform combination. I love Oregon's uniform. And it's so hard for me to get Oregon to offer me a head coaching job, but they finally did. And so I'm going to stick with them because Oregon, I love their uniforms, the stadium. I'm a big Oregon fan. I love Texas Longhorns, but Oregon is also one of my other favorite teams. Take these boys to a natty. All right. Some little film session right here. I always like to start out in 5 wide and all goes. I like to do stuff like that just to keep the defense honest and see if I'll be able to stretch the field. Oh, go on, catch the ball, man. Deep pass I put on conservative, and intermediate pass catching I put it on aggressive, because I mean, as you can tell, the receivers will do a run after catch. I think to me it feels like it gets rid of that animation where they catch the ball and they kind of stop before they start moving, and so that's why I do that. 5 wide. I love stick concept. But I'll change a lot. I'll come out in this. Like right now is one high safety right now. So I'll run a double post concept with the number 2 and 3 receiver to the other side because now I'm attacking that safety. But I'm gonna key this linebacker here. If he goes, then I'll just hit the underneath right there. I didn't even get protection time to throw that right there, but it is what it is. Wide bunch. I love the inside zone out of that. One thing I'll check is the alignment. See over there, they got technically 4 guys over there, so I'm not gonna change that to a screenplay, but I will sometimes. It depends on their alignment. The offensive line is not doing very well today. I'm gonna go for it. Dang, I've never hardly ever got stopped running inside zone like that. See how they got the 4 diamond over there? So I'm gonna just run it. If your backs have better change of direction, it's better just to move them with the analog than using a juke. The juke actually slows them down. Wide trips. So I love running this. Stack RPO read. See right there the alignment. They got 2 guys out there. I'm gonna pay attention to that. They stay flat. I just gotta throw a better ball. Throw a better ball. Throw a better ball. Let's run it to the other side. If you got a mobile quarterback, it's really good. Right there, I keep it. Look at come on, man. Golly, my offensive line is terrible today. That is terrible. He did not hold his block at all. Look at this. Bro, come on, man. I was trying to hit it tight. I should have just hit it wide to begin with because you can see, look at all that green grass. It would have just been me and the safety on that play. South Carolina is still difficult to get a top 25 recruiting class, even using recruiting. Yes. I actually like that, though. I like that recruiting is challenging. See how they pressing right here? I like to go with this route if they're pressing. Doesn't mean somebody's going to get open. It's a little bit better than 25, but you can squeeze it in that window if you got a quarterback with a good arm like that. But 25, y'all remember watching the streams, bro. I used to just get in stack, and I would just lay it up, bro. The stream is finna start lagging. What the heck is going on, dude? There it goes. We back. All right. I was finna say, man. The bit rate was dropping. My defense sucks, man. Got Minnesota scoring points on us. See, you got one high safety, but the corners and stuff are backed off. I just run it. I love wide. Play action double switch is a very good play out of wide. And this is Texas State's veer and shoot playbook. If you can get protection, those wheel routes are what you're looking at to come open. But hey, it works more times than it doesn't. That's a home run play if you can get the right alignment. Now they had 2 high safeties on that, so if it's a 1 high safety, something's coming open. But you got to get protection. For some reason, the offensive line doesn't block very well when you run that play. They hadn't been blocking well today at all for the most part, but I'm also not really just concentrating on that. I'm trying to stream too, so. All right. Oh, wide, I like this concept here. You're looking for X, that primary. Squeeze it in there. There we go. Good job holding on to that. Y cross. Gun wide rock. Y cross. Beautiful play. See, they don't have a high safety. So we'll put this number 1 receiver to the strength on a post route. And he dropped. God dang, bro. Come on, man. That was a beautiful play by them defensively. I'm going to go look at that in instant replay. Is his name Ramsey? Let's go to... See, this. I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to go to full game to look at that in instant replay. I shouldn't have to do that. So, looking at the coverage, like I said, they disguised that coverage. They didn't have a high safety, but the snap of the ball, he dropped. But he kept dropping. And And I wasn't anticipating that. I thought he was going to take this route right here, that underneath, but he didn't. He kept dropping. And I thought he was going to continue to go with it because you can see right there he's starting to flow with it. See, he's flowing with that inside route right here. He's flowing with this guy right here. I thought he was going to keep going with him, but he didn't. Ball was already in the air. He did a great job of breaking off and getting that because, boy, that was going to be 6 points right there, man. Ramsey. It's like being winning or even a championship program don't guarantee you 5 or even 4-star recruits. So now I don't trip off stars. Dev trait is, yeah, I'm with you on the dev trait. All right, I got to get some points here, man. What we looking at here? One high safety. The key with inside zone, there's no reason you should be holding the sprint button behind the line of scrimmage. No reason. You got to give those guys time to block. See, I like that setup over there, but see how they shift? We'll see what they do at the snap of the ball. They bail, hit them. Good block. Oh, come on, man. Stay on them and drive. It's a very risky play. It's so crazy because when I first started running beer and shoot, you have to train yourself to see off of the screen, if that makes sense. Corners are pressing. I love going all go. Now I'm keying this play side, backside safety right there. He drifts with that, so I wasn't going to try to get that. I love it. So this is what I look for in that. If the corners are pressing, I like putting them on go routes. And like I said, like this is what I'm seeing. I saw that pre-screen. So what I like to see is, what does that safety do? That safety drops. He bails. But see, my guy's open. But, dude, that's not going to work. He's going to pick that the majority of the time because it's so far away. That's the downside of the veer and shoot, is that it's so far away. Now, if I ran it to the weak side, or this is the weak side. If I threw this to the, if I ran this formation to the boundary is the short side of the field. I'm running this to the field, then it's fine if that safety sits or if he goes and covers that other route. And I'm going to go show you that. One thing you don't want to do is put him on a fade route. If you put your receiver on a fade route, they're going to run out of bounds the majority of the time, and you're going to get an illegal touch. They'll end up being open, but you'll throw to them, and they'll get an illegal touch. So make sure you just leave them on a regular go route. The corner did a terrible job jamming right there. Good job leading them to the sideline, but see right there, that safety would have picked that all day. He would have got to that because it's so far. All right? But this is the safety that I'm keying. I'm keying the field safety, him. So he drops, and now I know I have this crossing route. If I have time, it'll clear that linebacker, and that's right there. Now, if it's a one high safety, oh my gosh, because he's going to have to choose between this route and that go route. But that's why, like, I'll start out in a base. Like, I'll go to wide bunch, and I'll start out in inside zone, but I have checks and audibles for everything, okay? So, see, now the safeties, it's 2 high safeties. They're rolled down. They got 3 over there, so that takes away my screen. I'm going to just run the football here. There's no reason to run the go route. I don't have that much field to work with. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wide double flex weak is also a good formation. But I like wide. I like wide. Wide cross. I'll pick a base play and I'll shift it from there. Okay. Veer and shoot with the regular camera. You have to trust the wide receiver to be where they're gonna be. Been pick six a few times with the DB shooting down. Yes, and one thing that I've learned to do is wait till I can see if I can't see the DBs on the screen, I don't throw it. So right now they're kind of in that same formation. I'm gonna put triangle on a post route just to hold this backside safety and see. Now my key is gonna be this Mike linebacker right here. If he sticks with this outside route, then we may just run it right there. Safety drifts, touchdown. See, I shouldn't have to do this to go and see an instant replay. That's why I said the Super Sim feature would be really cool. Well, because then as it's, on the Super Sim screen, I can go and look at the plays from the previous drive without having to do all of this. So I need to make a video of that, me showcasing that to show Scott what I'm talking about. So right here, 2 high safety look. We got wide doubles. Okay. 2 high safety. I'm keying this linebacker because if he drifts to the left, then I know that I'm going to have the advantage with this route right here. They actually sent a corner blitz, but notice where he drops. He drops right there. That's a very tight window. If I throw that, that's going to be an interception. The problem that they had is this play side safety came down, and that allowed me enough space to get that ball in there. Not to mention, I don't know if that's a backer. I think that's a backer. I'm not sure. But he drops. Like, you gave him inside leverage. That's crazy. Terrible defense right there. Without diving in too deep, you seen that new Kakarot trailer yet? Yes. And I've been meaning to talk about that. What I didn't do is watch gameplay because there's like a 3 or 9 minute gameplay. I hate that they put that crap out. That really pisses me off when they do that because you're literally showing everything. It's so stupid. And it leaves nothing to the imagination to be desired for the player. I hate that. By the way, go Texas Longhorns. Heck yeah, man. Even though we didn't make playoffs. I hate it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I hate when they... Like, if I'm on a formation, don't put me back on coach suggestions. That grinds my gears. Don't do that. That's so stupid to me. Well, the trailer didn't, but the gameplay did. See how those corners are pressing right now? So let's go here. Check, check, check. Max protect. And I want to put this backside receiver on a slant. I thought I put him on a slant. Yeah, I did. There we go. So now if that's not open, I know I got that. And he dropped it. Embarrassing me in front of company. Embarrassing me in front of company. All right. Inside zone. Let's line up in bunch. I like my bunch to the field. I don't know why. I just do. That tail going through his daddy. Man, we going for it, dude. I don't know what they doing right there. Holden, are you serious? Golly, man, that wasn't even necessary. We're finally getting air combat and ground combat in the same DLC. I thought we had it in the other one. It's just some battles you have to do it on the ground, and then some battles you're in the air. Like, what I would like is to be able to transition between ground and air combat. All right, see that one high safety, but he's on that side? We're going to attack him. We're going to put him on the street, and we're going to put him on a post route. What the heck, man? They need to change that in this game. When you start getting the 5 seconds, you literally can't... Man, we finna go for it, dude. If it's 5 seconds, you can't make any audibles because they're gonna jump every time. It's so dumb. So it makes no sense. Dang, I had him where I wanted him. One high safety. Let's try it again. I'm gonna need to try to attack this backside safety. Make him make a choice. And he drops, which I would have dropped too. Just treat it like a short punt. All right, we got time. They're doing a good job of stacking the box. They doing a, oh, I don't have no timeouts. They doing a good job of like stacking the box, but still keeping You like when they put like two guys out. See right there, they got four, so it's gonna make it easier to run the football. If my freaking lineman would block, but god daggone, they don't block. They've not been blocking very well today. I ran out of time. I do think EA needs to fix the holding calls and bring back penalties for hitting out of bounds. The hitting out of bounds thing is crazy work. The way they do that. Holding calls, yeah, I tend to get a lot of holding. Them holding calls be feeling too real in game. Them refs be calling on anything. Yeah. I've noticed since the patches and stuff. I didn't like when the game first came out. There wasn't a whole bunch of different like holding calls, but with them patching the game, you do have it happen more. Now you can just go to your settings and turn it down a little bit. That's why I like the sliders, man. You can kind of adjust to what you feel comfortable having the game on. But okay, see they got two DBs over there. I like to check to this. Now with this, I have to wait and see. See they bail. God dang it! It's a line, man. These cats are not blocking today. You got three. They in a 4-man front, 5-on-4, and we can't even. Like what? Why? But anyway, this is what I look for. I have the screen wide like that. If you do the screen right, like you just saw me do, before you'll be able to snap it and the screen is still on the wide and you can see them bailing. That would have been perfect, bro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Ever since the patch, it seems like it's harder to throw those plays. Which is fine with me because I was OP with it. I was OP with it, boy. I be torching they behinds. Had to retire playing online. Let me see. See right there, same thing. If you do that camera right, you can see them bail out before when you snap the ball. 75 bailed for what reason? I have no clue. He was going to the next level. See over there, they got one safe. They got one corner over there. Alert, alert, alert. Now, I do want him to bail. If he comes down, see, he bailed on that. See how he bailed? I was able to throw that. At least chipped him. Yeah, man. Dang, I'm already over 1,000 pass yards this season. It don't even feel like it. I ain't been able to get nothing off. So they backing off, but they only got one high safety. We can take a shot here. We can see what they do. So I like my offense is super simple. To me, it's simple to me. I have a few plays that are like my base, and I'll adjust based on what the defense is lined up in. Easy money. It's hard playing this game and trying to stream because I'm up here trying to read the chat and talk and converse instead of paying attention to what's going on. Damn, they winning. Two corners, no high safety. Another thing I like about that when it ain't no high safety is that right there. If you can get to the second level, there's nobody there to stop you on the inside zone. So, you know. Yes, sir. Altson Stadium is going ridiculous. And that's what I like about the beer and shoot, because you got so many different plays. Like I love this end of the playbook because everything is spread. There, everybody's wide. It spreads out the defense. My whole chew clock style of offense is the other end of the playbook because it's everybody's in tight and It is what it is. You got everybody in tight. You just trying to kill the clock and stuff. Gotta read right there, man. If he stays put, give it. Or throw it. Oh, see right here, we got a good setup right here. I'll probably throw this off rip. And when I get that set up, I don't even read it. I just throw it right there. Get upfield, man. I don't know why they didn't block. I don't know where they was going on that. If they had went out there and blocked, so the setup right here, when we see this, there's 3-on-2, bro. Ride it just to make sure and sell that run and throw it. I don't know why they went inside. That like this game logic right here is so dumb. Because if they don't, like, where are they going? He's throwing the football and they're still going inside. That makes no sense. The players got to be smart right here, and it could be an awareness thing because when I ran this with LSU, who I was playing with before this, they would block the right people every time. It'd be 6 points, but my receivers, like all of them, were in the 90s overall. You see what I'm saying? So right here, he should have went to him, and he should have went to the next level, and that would have been 6 points. When I ran this with LSU, that's how those receivers blocked this. And it was a touchdown, like, every time they come out in that. It was so awesome. The Veer teaches you how to read the safeties easier. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, man, come on. It's supposed to be 6 points right there, man. See how they pressing over there? But look at where this backside safety, not only is he backed off, but he's closer to this hash than he is that side of the field. So if we can get outside release, which we didn't, and that's fine. God, you got to keep stemming, dog. You're going to get hit anyway. Catch the football. I know you can't catch everything, but see, snapping the ball, they didn't. That wasn't there. They bailed. But it left this open, but the retard dropped the freaking... He's not even looking the right way, man. His awareness got to be bad. His awareness got to be bad because, good gracious, that cat ain't even looking for the football. He looking outside. You supposed to look inside, man. Let's go Y-cross right here. Base. Let's put him on a post route right here. This should be interesting. I'm gonna put him on the go. Ah, dang! I wasn't even paying attention to the time. They killing us through the air. I'm not even playing defense, but I like not playing defense. The season goes by so fast, but I have seriously considered being like a defensive coordinator in the game and just play defense. Offense is so much fun. All right, what are we looking at here? This should be good to go right here. So right here, I'm going to read the backers. See how they come down? Good play by the defensive line. That was 6 points. If we drive in his behind, he's not able to get his hands in the air. See right here, I'm reading the backers. When there's no high safeties, read the backers. The backers come down. He's flat. I know if I have protection, just be patient and let him clear. Bro, that was 6. There's no middle safety. But the defensive lineman did a great job of jumping up and knocking that one down. That was a great play by the defense. I can't even be mad at that. 2 high safeties. Look at my route combination. So my read is going to be my linebackers right here. They come down. Patient. Ah, come on, man. Lay it over his head. Quarterback need to learn touch, bro. That's stupid coach suggestions. I don't like the coach suggestions because they don't ever suggest the stuff that I actually run. They don't. It's so annoying. They suggest all that tight formation crap, man. Let's put him on a post route. I'm keying this backside backer right here. Right there. Good job. Let's just run the football, man. We got the lead. I can't afford to throw no more interceptions. What's up, Easy? Oh snap! Look at what they in. Oh we. Now I need this. I need that corner to bail out there. He did bail. Good job. Throw it out there. Get it to him. Ah man. They really don't hold blocks very well in this game. It's annoying. Look at the speed burst on the cut. Like why he don't run that fast regardless? One thing I do want them to bring to college that they do in Madden is fast quarterbacks. In Madden, when you fast, you drop back, you can go. It's so responsive, and I love it. On here, it's like it's a delay. On college, there's always a delay, and it's annoying as heck. Oh man, y'all got to make this a ball game. We got 2-2. Good run, 0. All right. Now I'll go to my coach suggestions because they always suggest the plays, the formations I don't really use. But we just trying to run this clock out. Oh, see, he playing tight over there? Oh, my gosh. Man, he didn't even try to make the tackle. 20, he got 320 rushing yards this game? That's wild. Okay, see, now they suggesting stupid plays. See, this is why I don't mess with that dude. It's stupid. Let's go. By trips. RPO. I wasn't sure on that. I wasn't finna throw that out there and throw an interception. 98 speed don't mean anything for a quarterback in college football. It really don't, man. See, no high safety? Come on, man. Y'all got a block on this. I was finna say with your slow ass. It's so crazy that you kind of learn to see this stuff on the fly. I think a lot of people do. See, that's why we need the moments. That's why we need the film review thing. That way I don't have to go through all of this just to go see an instant replay. So I don't know why they lined up in this, but there's no high safeties. But the 3 guys they got over there are backed off. Now, what I was looking for was a release. I could have threw that up. He had him beat. But then I saw that backside, and I was like, give it to him. And he almost got in there and knocked that sucker out. But I think either way would have been fine. Either thing that I chose to do on that would have been fine. But yeah, now the quarterbacks can run in certain plays, but as far as like when you drop back, like you gotta, there's a delay whenever you choose to run with the quarterback, and it sucks. Like why is it a delay, man? This is crazy. Single game rushing record. That's crazy because Michael James, I know, had like a 300 game. Brand exposure A-, and this dude trying to leave. Indiana undefeated. Okay. Okay, coming into Eugene. What we want to wear this time, man? We wore the Heroes alternate. Nah. I like that almighty home fly era. I like it. Heroes alternate. We already wore it. We wore yellow last game, though. Okay, yeah, let's rock that. Let's rock that. I'm hungry, man. Need to get something to eat. Probably get some tacos de lengua. Today feel like a Saturday, man, but it's just Thursday. Like, it's wild. All right, let's. And they already scored. Come on, defense. Jesus. We coming out trips bunch. I need to see if I can run the football today, and how they line up to certain things. Ooh, that's patient right there, man. That's patience if you ever did have it. Oh, they got that 3-3 stack. That's a tough defense to play against, is that stack, man. And that's how they're gonna line up against my stack formation. Wide stack. If they in 3-3 stack, you can't do nothing. You can't do very much. I'll say that. Watch if he comes down on this. Come on, man. Hold your block. That's 6 points, man. If he can skate through there. See, they should run 3-3 stack. If I was a defensive coordinator, I'd run 3-3-5 stack against this stack offense, and that boy ran right by. Well, he did his job. The dude wasn't there at the time. I ain't gonna be on him like that. He ran right by him. Lock him up. Lock him up. Crew trailer. So I gotta run back inside because they not blocking it right. This state? Hit the road, dude. This ain't no state property. This private property. See, that's exactly why I put it on conservative and aggressive, so they don't stop. And he does exactly what I don't want him to do. And he didn't have to jump to catch that, man. He could have hit that in stride. Ooh! Oh! Dang! That was sick. That was sick. Whoop! Ankles. Dang. And we missed the damn field goal. Whew, man, they gonna make me fight for this national championship. They keep bringing the linebackers. If they keep bringing the linebackers, bro, we'll run that all game long. One thing I do like about this game is the good teams, they'll adjust. Oh, good job, linebacker. I thought he was going to... God dang, we can't even catch. Yeah, we ain't got no speed. I thought he was going to sit on that, and he did. He kept dropping. God dang, dude. Well, I'm gonna run it again just because. Yeah, that was smart on him to sit right there. So they don't want to put nobody back there. We'll hit that.
The lady said the first first, so make sure I didn't try them or nothing. At all.
I'm sure you didn't.
I did not try them.
All right, right there.
They fresh.
Thank you. That's crazy, man. Wide open and I miss it. You got two receivers though, two DBs over there. Are they gonna bail? One of them did. Good job missing that. Good job by the receiver making that dude miss, man. Cause doggone it. They pressing over there. And he didn't get it.
But did you still want to go to the store?
How much is it?
Huh?
That ain't a whole lot. All three of them green? Oh, it'll be enough. I'll make it enough.
I mean, I can go get some.
Did you call her about those sprinkles?
Yes, 2 dozen sprinkle, 1 dozen glaze, the other 3 dozen.
I'm talking about the type of sprinkles,
Yeah,
cause
it can be sprinkle with the sprinkles that we have, the Christmas.
okay. Got him. I got food, man. See, you know what that means, Bob. I'm finna eat. I need to eat before it get cold because it's Burger King. What she get? Okay, I was finna say, as long as she didn't get that SpongeBob meal deal. Good catch. We are losing this ball game, y'all. I just realized that. Yeah, we got to take a shot. Let's see what this backside safety does. He bails. Yeah. Dang, circle was kind of there, but I can't see him, so I wasn't finna force that. In 25, man, if you had a dude that was 99 speed, all you had to do was lay it up there to him. He was gonna outrun everybody, bro. I got ridiculous numbers running that play over and over and over and over. Like, dude, it was crazy. I was like, oh, I gotta do this 99 speed. I know what play I'm finna run, and I don't know why they would do it though. They would sit there and press. Man, I just torch them all day. Hopefully these linebackers come down. Yes, they do. Touchdown. Easy money. Easy money. Put your best receiver in the slot. I don't. That's just who it is. I need to switch this back to 60 frames per second because I'm looking at the stream and it's going slow. The 30 frames is crazy. Let's see what we got here. I'm probably gonna get no touchdown, but we can get a big gain. Halftime is game time. A halftime show would be great. I think I believe they'll do a halftime show in 27. Burger King, tripping, Whataburger. Oh, I told her it didn't matter. She wasn't on that side of town to go to Whataburger anyway, so. Whataburger go hard, man. Love me some Whataburger. Something about that burger. Now Burger King's burgers are legit. I like a good Whopper, man. A mustard Whopper, no onions or tomatoes, no ketchup, no mayonnaise. Mustard, give me mustard. You can put the lettuce, put the cheese. I don't care. Hot and fresh. Oh man, you gotta hit that burst, dog. I love how the linemen peel and they'll go to the next level like that. I do like that. A smart lineman will. If their awareness is good, they'll peel and go to the next level. I was finna jump. We gonna sub him out. Whataburger, baby. The Whataburger we got is kind of in the hood. In Texarkana, anyway. We don't live in Texarkana, but that's the closest Whataburger to us. See, they not in the stack. There we go. All right, let's have some fun. Cookout is my go-to. Cookout? There's a restaurant or something? He put his balls on his helmet. Cookout cheddar burger tray with double Cajun fries. I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's why we don't throw when the corners don't bail. I panicked because the dude was right there in my face. My bad, y'all. That's on me. That's on me right there. That's on me. It won't happen again. Or it might. Look at this safe. He chilling. Never mind. We not finna hit him. Oh, come on. I tried to squeeze that to the outside just a little bit more. Cheerwine. Y'all keep talking about the Cheerwine. I still haven't got me some, man. I was supposed to order me some, and I never did. Yeah, I never did. I'm going to have to give me some freaking Cheerwine. Good blocking all the way around, man. Outstanding. Outstanding. In North Carolina, yeah, with y'all's effing liver mush. Let me check this fry, bro. Ooh, that fry hot. Look at that, man. Nice blocking by the receiver and the lineman. I can order Cheerwine on Walmart.com. I'm going to order me some. I had the blocking I wanted right there if I could have got to the next level. I'm thinking square. Yep. Haha. I love, man. Freaking reading the defense is like so rewarding. But they said it would be. You know, they said like if you're able to read the defense, it's rewarding, man. And so right here, I'm looking at this alignment. I see that the corner is playing inside. Look at all that space, and I knew my route combination. So I was reading this safety, and at the snap of the ball, he came down right there. I already knew I had him. Ball already in the air. Actually, I could have put it in there earlier than that. Freaking liver mush. North Carolina liver mush. That Cheerwine, though, sounds delicious. See the corners pressing? We're going to run it, though. Oh, come on, man. That was my fault. Good block. He pancaked him on the ground. I tried to jump over him, but tripped. I like that, though. Ooh-wee. I'll be sitting there looking at certain plays, and I'll be like, oh, man, if I'd have made this cut. Triangle should be open, depending on what this safety does. Triangle, triangle, triangle. I catch the ball, dog. I called it out, man. The safety came down. I knew it was going to be a one-on-one. Good job. Good job defense on that. I love that touch, being able to put it over their head like that. Sir? Sir! Bring me that robber. If that was Madden, that ball would have touched the ground. It hit the ground. Madden plays so, Madden is very stiff. College football is very fluid. I noticed that playing Madden. I had to re-download it. But it is so stiff compared to college. I mean, passing is so much fun in Madden though. It's very fun and it's rewarding. I mean, college does that too, but in Madden, when you complete passes, it feels like you earn that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the run game is extremely fluid. I mean, extremely stiff in Madden. Very fluid in college. Bojangles? Never been to a Bojangles. I tried to cut underneath them, but look at that. We got one guy out there, bro. They didn't bail. They didn't go that way, so I wasn't finna throw it. Oh, they got timeouts. We won't even deal it. One receiver. We just gonna run it. Right off his butt into the end zone. Let's go. That's that. Now that's the type of football I like playing right there. Shoot. Dang, it's been an hour and a half already. It don't even feel like I've been on that long. But not that long. Should I normally stream like an hour? 11, 10-hour streams, Bob. Now, one thing people ask is like, all right, dang, he had another 300-yard game? Can you do that with a bad team? And yes, this offense works with a bad team as well. But guys, I'm finna end the stream because I need to eat before my food get cold. I don't know if I'm gonna get back on today though, because I need to get some rest because I got orders to make tomorrow. So I do got a video I need to do though. But I appreciate the ones that did tune in. I'm gonna go back to streaming, try to stream every day like we did before. So I might stream later. I might get back on later. I'll let y'all know. Get in the Discord. If y'all ain't in the Discord, get in the Discord. Link is on the channel. And yeah, I'll let your boy next time.